Hello, namaste everyone. My name is Priya Chauhan, and in this video, I'm going to talk ABC, which is all about cabin crew, and also I'll be sharing my experience as a cabin crew. And also, I've been getting a lot of requests on Instagram asking queries regarding this field. So I thought I might just make a video, and hopefully, it might help you all. And if you still have further queries or questions regarding this, you can DM me or put it in the comments below. I would love to help you all. So to begin with, let me tell you how I got into aviation. Because I never dreamt of being a cabin crew, as people have bachpan ka sapna. I never had such because I was from accounting and finance background, and I never thought of becoming a cabin crew. Once my sister was traveling abroad, and she got into a conversation with a cabin crew, an Indian cabin crew flying abroad, and she shared her experience. And listening to that conversation, it inspired me so much that I looked into cabin crew fields and careers and everything, and I got to know about it. So I was really excited, and I started applying for cabin crew. And then I got to know about the criteria, and one of the most important criteria I got to know is BMI, which is body mass index. Your weight should be according to your height. So, and I was really chubby back then. So yes, it was quite challenging, and I had to lose quite some weight. So to fit into the criteria, I had to hit the gym. So I had joined Zumba, cardio, I started swimming, and of course a proper diet because I was really chubby then. So I had to do diet along with the exercises, but I used to keep one day as a cheat day because pizzas are love. So I used to have pizzas on Sundays. So after I came into the criteria of proper BMI range, I started applying for the interviews. And back then there used to be most probably more of walk-in interviews. So I went through walk-in interviews to quite a lot of airlines, but of course I got rejections, and it was very heartbreaking. I thought मुझसे नहीं हो पाएगा or something like that, but then I kept myself going, and then finally I got through an airline, and there the journey began finally. So before going for a cabin crew interview, there are certain criteria apart from the BMI thing you need to fulfill. So you just have to go on XYZ careers. There's a list which is mentioned, and you need to follow those guidelines. So few of them are like you have a proper dress code. You have to be very much groomed, like a self-groomed thing, so that you are very presentable, because that's how they're gonna judge you at first before they start interacting with you. So in any walk-in interview, you will find 1,000+ footsteps coming in for the interview. So you have to be presentable, because if you look good, you feel good, right? So you have to be presentable and smiling, and you should have a pleasing personality, so that because that's one of the criteria which they look into it, so that you can fit into the role of cabin crew. So the interview goes like, the first round is BMI, as I mentioned earlier, and then there's personal interview, then there's group discussion in which they check your communication skills as well, which is another important factor to fit into the criteria. Because you're gonna meet hundreds of people on each flight, at least 100 of people on each flight. So yes, they look into that as well. So then the final round goes along with the whole panel. You're sitting alone, and there's a set of interviewers sitting in front of you. Yes, it was a little nervous for me as well, but then yes, you can do it. You can just open your heart and talk it out. And okay, once you get selected, that's not the final stage. There's one more criteria which you need to fulfill, which is medical requirement, and you have to clear all the medical tests accordingly. Once everything is cleared in terms of medical grounds as well, then you're on board as a trainee for training. So basically, if you're a fresher, it's gonna be about 3 months of training, depending upon the airline as well. And in this 3 months, you get a lot of studies. Okay, सब बोलते कि नहीं यार cabin crew पढ़ाई नहीं करते, nothing like that. You have to study a lot. In fact, you need to know all the SOPs, which is standard operating procedures, and then you have drills to do. Get to learn first aid, you have to learn safety, there's firefighting drills. Also, you just don't have to study for this 3 months. Every year you need to give exams and get your license renewed, because when you're flying in sky, you're the one the travelers are looking for. Like anything happens, we are there, and we have to look after each of them. So you should be proud that okay, I'm learning something new, and I am the one who's gonna save everyone. So you've been trained accordingly, and you have to be responsible enough, because those 3 months they mold you into that. And I tell you, learning is a whole new experience. So once your training is completed, you have completed all the exams and the drills which are there, including the ditching drill, which I forgot to mention earlier, because yes, in water evacuation, in case you happen to land on a water, which barely happens. But yes, you have to be trained for all the circumstances which can come into the picture. So once the training is completed, you have a graduation day where with amongst batches you get wings to fly, and that's the proud moment, I tell you, because those 3 months have been the best memories which you'll carry for lifetime. And it's just amazing when you get winged with all the pleasure, with all the uh, struggles and hard work which you have done after the graduation. I mean to say, when you get the wings to fly, there's a familiarization flight, which is fam flights. This is basically you get to know, actually get to know how to get into the flow of flying. So you have your senior crews taking your onboard checks, and once you clear that, you are on board. Also, one thing I would like to add, that is not necessary that you will get your home base as a base to fly. Like, I'm from Mumbai and I was based out of Delhi and I was flying from there. So you need to be prepared for that as well, because it depends on airline to airline and their criterias. Also, you will not fly with same set of crew every day. Like, you have different set of crew every day flying. And the best part is that you can get clubbed with your batchmates or your roommates which you're flying, and it's total fun on board. So here comes the glamorous part, which people keep saying that we keep roaming around the world. Yes, layovers, which are night halls, which you get to stay in different cities and different amazing hotels, and you get to roam around the world. You can shop at different places which you have been looking forward for. You can eat a different variety of food, and it's so amazing. So to conclude, personally I would say this is the right time to start preparing yourself, because we all are stuck at home, and if you really want to achieve your dreams, go ahead, start working out for this, and so that once the industry comes up again, you just start applying and just go for the interview and clear it, and then just start flying. Also, I know due to the current pandemic situation across the globe, the aviation industry especially has come to a standstill. So just right now is the time to prepare yourself, so that once it blooms up again, you can just start applying and fly high. So work hard, do not lose hope, and stay positive. And if you think I have helped you through this video, please do let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have any other queries, please do DM me, and don't just dream for it, work for it. So until then, stay safe, take care, lots of love. Just a small message that be kind to all and love your loved ones. Take care, bye bye.